Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's coffee is the same as it's been, and it'll probably be the same until I finish up all the black silk. And then I'll work on something else. I'm trying to work really hard on using what I have, not buying more things. The more I purge, the more eye-opening it is, and the more I realize that I just spent too much money on a lot of stuff that I can't use anymore. I used to use it, but I don't use it anymore. So letting go of it is hard. It really is, because you're kind of saying goodbye to an old lifestyle and embracing a new one. But I try to focus on the embracing the new lifestyle part rather than focusing on letting the old stuff go. So yesterday was a very busy day. We were working on the basement, and I realized that I really have a lot of food that I need to start using up, and just replenishing some of it as I use it up. So that's my new strategy. I haven't been stocking up actually for quite a while, because it gets to the point where it's just, it crosses the line and goes more into hoarding than just stocking, and I don't want to go there. So today anyway, it's going to be 85, and it looks like it's overcast. It's a beautiful morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and finished putting all my laundry away. I had stuff in the laundry basket sitting around that was from the winter yet, sweaters and sweatpants and things that I just never got around to putting away. So I put all that stuff away. And my new laundry strategy is I have the pop-up laundry baskets, and as soon as that gets full, the laundry will get done. So, because I just can't deal with all that laundry anymore, and it doesn't take that long to throw in a load. See, the way my brain works is like, okay, you have to wash it, you have to dry it, and you have to put it away right away. Well, it's better to get it washed and dried and then folded and put away when you have the time, at least in my world. Ideally, yes, I would like to put it away right away, but I still need to do a little purging and making a little more room so it's a little more pleasant to put things away and not just cram it and jam it. Oh, it's at least 60% better than it used to be, but there's still way room for improvement. So, okay, let's add some cream and give this coffee a taste. I know it's going to be good because I taste it every morning. And my garbage cans are so full. They're overflowing just from the stuff from the basement, boxes and that we emptied, and just junk that accumulates. So, all right. Cheers. Yummy. So I'm really looking forward to this cup of coffee, because now it's around 8 o'clock and I haven't had my coffee yet, so it's way past time. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then I will meet you at the budget book in a little bit. Okay, well, happy 4th of July to everybody. So yesterday I didn't spend any money. So there we go. I was too busy to spend any money. So maybe that's the key to not spending, is keeping busy. and playing with all the things that you already have. I think that's the key, folks. At least that's the key for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So, July is off to a good start so far. We have 31 days here in July, so we'll see how we do. Now, last month I didn't think I did that well, but I'm hoping to do better now. So I can't think of a whole lot of things that I need to buy. I don't need food right now. I have plenty of lettuce in the garden. I still have spinach out there. I have kale. I have perpetual spinach, which is actually a chard that tastes like spinach, and there's lots and lots of that. I took a look in the garden this morning. There's lots of peppers coming, lots of tomatoes coming. Everything is doing really well. So I think this year's garden is going to teach me a lot of things about how much to plant and exactly what I'm going to eat. And if I find that I'm not eating a lot of the things that I planted this year, I won't plant them again next year. So every year your garden is sort of a different canvas, a different canopy of things that you can create. And gardening to me is an art form too. It's not just drawing and painting and those sorts of things, but gardening is an art form. And you can make your garden as beautiful as you want. You can decorate it like an outdoor room. You can, have it very plain, whatever suits your fancy. So I think if more people got into gardening, they'd be much happier. I really do, because watching something grow from a little seed is really very satisfying. And it's something that keeps you busy, and depending on how much you plant, that depends on how busy you are. So if you don't plant a whole lot, then of course you're a lot less busy than if you plant a lot of food. Now, my garden is actually very small compared to a lot of gardens, and everything is grown in containers. So, it's easy to switch it up. It's easy to switch the contents in there. So, and it's not that expensive. Once you get a garden set up, it's not that expensive compared to a lot of other things. So it's also a good way to save money. I guess that's where I was headed with this garden dissertation here. It's a good way to save money because so far I know seeds have gotten more expensive, but once you get your garden established, whether it's tomatoes or peppers or lettuces or any of those things, you can save the seeds, and from then on in, your favorite veggies will be pretty much free. You do have to amend the soil every year because the soil gets tired, but even that isn't that expensive. And, if you can grow your own starts, that's great, but even those aren't, going to break the bank, and for the food that you get from it, it's probably worth it. So I know not everybody wants to do an indoor garden, and that does take a lot of time, and it does take a lot of space. But if you have the means and you have the space to do it, then I think it's well worth it. So anyway, that's just my idea on saving some money on food. And I'm to the point now where my freezers are full, as always. As I use up food, I bring things over from my mom. So, because I have a freezer there, for those of you that don't know it. So when my freezer broke, that I had for over 40 years, I had to take a lot of my food to my mom's because she had an extra freezer there. And she did offer it to me, but it's a very old freezer, and they do take more electricity, so I just left it over there. So anyway, I kind of shop in that freezer when I can, and then I fill up these freezers here. But it is getting less. There isn't that much more left in the freezer at my mom's. But right now, both my freezers are full again. So what I'm doing now is dehydrating a lot of things. And you can dehydrate a lot of your greens too, whether it's lettuce or kale or spinach. You know, you don't necessarily have to freeze it. And then what you can do, you can make a green powder out of it, and you can add it to your smoothies or soups or sauces. You can add it to anything. And I've done that before, and that's what I'm going to do again if I have too much. So that's a good way to save money too on your greens. You can dehydrate your fruit. You can make it into fruit powders that also you can put into smoothies or your yogurt or other things like that. You can save money on food that way. There's a lot of creative things that you can do even if you don't have a ton of freezer space. So, all right, I'm going to finish up my coffee and write my morning pages, and I'll be back later. Well, this morning, more pizza. I'm bound and determined to eat this pizza. But this morning I have an egg and some pizza cheese on there. I'll probably only eat this half. I'll eat this later. And I have a quarter of the pizza left, so I'm trying to think of all different ways to have pizza. I like pizza, so we'll see, and I don't want to waste this pizza. So there is brunch this morning on the 4th of July. One of those days where I really didn't accomplish too much. Well, I actually did, but I woke up really early, like 4:45 this morning. So, of course, I've been dragging the whole day, but I did manage to get some things done. But for the most part, I've just been chilling. Been watching a little YouTube. I've been easy cooking, not cooking, just kind of eating whatever I have on hand. I really didn't do any garden work. I did switch around a couple of small pieces of furniture that I've been meaning to do for a while. Purged a couple things, got all my winter clothes put away, my sweatpants, my warmer sweaters, all that's put away. So now the only thing that I have is a basket with my dirty laundry. So I did get that done, but for the most part I just kind of schlepped around here at home, and I took a nap because obviously waking up at 4:45 was pretty early. So, but I'm glad I did get a few things accomplished. I took my avocado trees away from there and put those in a different place. And then I had this fountain that I've had forever. I don't even think the pump works anymore, but it's a nice copper pot. I'm going to take it apart and clean it and see if I can get it to work, because that would be nice to hear in the evening. When I'm sitting here. So I put that there, and just little decor things, switched out little decor things, and that's what I'm planning to do. with the bedroom. I'm going to take some of that decor from the basement and kind of redecorate my bedroom with things that I already have. I don't want to buy anything new. The only thing that I might buy is some new throw pillow covers. I'm thinking about going with a tribal type theme up there, but I don't know. We'll see. You know, the decor up there has been up there for years and years and years, and I like it, but I'm kind of tired of it, and I'll keep what's up there and use that to decorate other places in my house. And just sometimes just moving things around gives you a fresh perspective on your home. So that's kind of what I'm doing, kind of wandering around looking at things, and it's like, oh, I could use this here, or I could use that there. And it's kind of a fun thing to do when you're purging and when you're reorganizing things. So that's basically what I've done today. So I don't even know what I'm having for dinner. I'm kind of getting a little pizza out, and I have other things in there. It'll be something quick, just something that I can stick in the air fryer. I'm not going to cook. So that's the plan for dinner. So this is going to be a short video. It's the 4th of July, and I've kind of taken a chill day. So that's all I have for you today, my friends. So everybody's chilling. So everybody's chilling right along with me. They've been good today. My other buddy is right down there. He's always where I am. If I'm in the kitchen, he's down at my feet. If I'm in here, he's under the chair. Oh, look at all those varicose veins. I actually had my varicose veins fixed twice, but they come back. All right, and I'll be back here in a second. Okay, I'm back. Well, anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.